As much as it pains for me to question it, I can't help but wonder, might Godzilla vs. Kong be the end of Kong as we know it? I bring this up partly because just recently, the director of the upcoming film, in an interview, claimed that Kong will be more aged, more rugged. So it leads me to consider the possibility, how much longer does this ape have left? And might he be killed off in this film? For one, when a major character is killed off in a film, it strikes several emotional chords, enabling it to stir up those who are witnessing the film in ways in which otherwise would not be affected. And having such a pivotal moment will make this film extremely memorable and impactful. Now, we've seen Kong die off several times throughout history. In the original King Kong film, he climbed up the Empire State Building, and soon after, the giant ape fell to his death. 'Twas beauty that killed the beast. The beauty that he saw in Anne, and his infatuation with her got the best of him. Perhaps she was his only weakness. In a similar way, in the upcoming Godzilla vs. Kong film, I speculate the possibility that Kong will die another death that has to do with his self-sacrificial aspects. I speculate that he will prove himself worthy to be an opponent against the main nemesis in the film, and he will ultimately put his life on the line for the self-preservation of the Earth, teaming with Godzilla to beat the shit out of this foe that is to come. We've also seen him die in the Peter Jackson King Kong film, which is an epic film indeed, and you guys have to see it. Although it does have somewhat of a bit dark tone to it, but nonetheless, it's damn cool and visually impressive. But we witness the same sort of scenario, and much of the audience, I think, relates with Kong, as he portrays several aspects of humanity about him. But in the end, of course, his love for what he thought was beautiful was the end of him, and ultimately, he was overcome by several fighter planes while atop the Empire State Building. It would be a sad thing to see him pass, especially with such short notice. We've only seen him active so far in the Skull Island film, so we have barely gotten to know him just yet. Now, perhaps sometime in the future, there will be a film that takes place between the events of Skull Island and Godzilla vs. Kong. That would be pretty damn cool. We could see what happened to Kong since those events back in the day. But it just seems like a reasonable speculation that he might get killed off in this film. Legendary, as we know, has the rights to a few more Godzilla films, but as far as I understand it, they're not allowed to kill off Godzilla, nor would we want them to. However, Kong is their merchandise, and they can do whatever they want with him. So it makes sense to me that if one of them is going to die, it is most assuredly going to be Kong. And as I've mentioned already, it will make the film severely emotional, and perhaps that's what we need in order to remember it. But what do you guys think? Are they going to kill off Kong in Godzilla vs. Kong? And do you think they should? If so, how might the events occur to where he dies? Let me know in the comments section below. And like this damn video if you haven't yet. I am the Iceman. More videos to come.